Now I request to Miss Anjali to give chamber introduction. Anjali, over to you.
Yes. So, welcome everyone in today's session. Chamber for Advancement of Small and Medium Businesses welcomes you all for today's webinar. Our mission and vision is to work closely with all the stakeholders for advancement of micro, small, and medium businesses and to make the MSME of India more resilient and stronger backbone of Indian economy. Next, please. Okay. So our objective is to work extensively for the advancement and growth of micro, small, and medium businesses. We represent MSME sector in various forums. We empower farmers to become entrepreneurs, and we assist SMEs to develop products to cater to the global market. And we help in building capacity through training and development. Next, please. We are being blessed with an advisory board consisting of Mrs. Smita Lele ma'am, Dr. Prakash Kondekar sir, Dr. K.D. Kamre sir, and Dr. Prabodh K. Raghav sir. Next. We have a core committee members, Dr. Prabodh Halde sir as our chairman, founding president Mr. Nilesh Lele sir, Secretary General Mr. Umesh Kamre sir. Next, please. CSMB has various initiatives such as knowledge series. We have various webinars. Already we have completed 100 webinars which are uploaded in our YouTube channel. We have more than 10,000 plus people who have attended our webinar live, and we have over 2,000 YouTube subscribers. We also have a Startup Buddy program in which we help to build a network within professionals for the startup entrepreneurs. And we also have a Food Tech Pathshala and e-learning platform for the students. Next, please. We also have technology transfer, in which we collaborate with technology innovators and initiate and handhold to the technology transfer. We have a quarterly magazine known as Purna Brahma magazine. We also assist and do buyer-seller meets for our members. We have various other initiatives as well, like study tours, exhibitions, and women's cell. Our ongoing work is EDP, that is Entrepreneurship Development Program, in collaboration with banks, colleges, and universities. We also provide student internship training. Next. We have achieved 250 plus food startups. They are part of our ecosystem, either through mentorship or startup buddy program. 15 startups have pitched their ideas to investors and are in advanced stages of getting funded with us. Through buyer-seller meet, we envision large business to happen. Through technology transfer in fruits and vegetable processing, we help them with providing technology. And if you become our member, CSMB member, you will be having various benefits, such as you will be part of events and initiatives that are being conducted by CSMB. You'll be able to access our chamber office, which is located at BKC, Mumbai. This is our membership plan. If you wish to join and take the membership, you can contact us after this webinar. We also help in various events and conferences. These are some events. Okay, you can contact us if you have any queries. Okay, so let me introduce to our speaker, Mrs. Kanika Nandurikar ma'am. She is founder and owner of startup brand Nikhan Evolve Naturally, which is founded in 2020. So very warm welcome to you, Ms. Kanika ma'am, at today's program of CSMB. Please introduce about yourself and your brand.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anjali and Hemlata, and all the CSMB members to have this kind of a forum wherein startups like us can come and speak up and give more knowledge to the fellow members. So I'm Kanika Nandudikar. I'm a founder and owner of Nikan. Nikan is a health food super brand, which is focused on a gluten-free and 100% plant-based food products. We have a range of healthy, nutritious, plant-based flours, like green banana flour is one of our major products. Then we have dehydrated ancient grains like millets and legumes. So we have instant sprouted grains, which can be used in a very, very ready-to-cook meals. Also, we have just launched savory snack items, which is based on millets like millet crackers, millet bhakaris. Also, we do a lot of innovation in whole food grains and in cookies range as well. So we have whole grains and vegan category of cookies as well. So the journey is being going fantastic. We launched our brand in year 2020, and it's been basically we are evolving right from that moment. We follow a lot of sustainable methods of production, like using solar conduction dryers for dehydration. Then using fully recyclable packaging for our brand, which helps in building the whole ecosystem and making a planet a better place for tomorrow. Our major focus for the customer segment is people who are basically suffering from gluten allergies, having food intolerances, are health conscious, having looking for basically foods which are convenient foods. So basically, Niken is all basically bringing together all the convenient, healthy, traditional flavors in one form.
That's so nice to hear, ma'am. Wonderful. So, what inspired you to start this business and how did you get into this industry? Any views on that?
Yeah, actually, so the base of entrepreneurship actually started a long back, as I'm a chartered accountant actually by education, and I was working with the corporates like HDFC Bank and Infosys in my career, and after my first child, I gave a break of almost 2 years, and I joined my family business, which is known as Chem House Marketing. It's been founded by my father-in-law, Dr. Suhas Nandurikar, and we are distributors of specialty ingredients in the line of cosmetics and pharmaceuticals, so altogether different from the food industry. So, but joining the family business gave a different perspective altogether to me. The focus of Dr. Suhas is always been on innovation, using specialty ingredients, even in the cosmetic and personal care line segment. So, I think all those learnings embedded in me as well as part of my journey. And I joined them in almost 2015, and then we were looking forward for more expansion in our business line apart from cosmetic and pharmaceutical lines. So we wanted to do some innovation in the food industry, as the food has always been a part of integral part of all our lives. So me, my husband, we all are very foodie, the kids. So we wanted to do something in that line, and so it was the year 2020 when we were actually thinking of expansion, and then suddenly the COVID started. It happened, and so everybody, so more, I think everybody's life was revolving around food. Okay, so kya banna hai, dopahr ko kya banna hai, and raat ko dinner mein kya hoga. So
Correct.
all were evolving so much, revolving, I guess, around food so much during the COVID time, and there was no help available at that time. So everybody was looking for convenient foods. And so because of the whole concept revolving around food, even we started thinking about what can be the other business line in that, and we happened to actually went through some series of even health problems in a family, which were related to heart and health issues, weight issues, all those things. So even I became very much aware upon what we are eating, what we are giving to the kids. So basically acquiring more knowledge on the the nutrition. I also happened to do a wellness coaching program online during that period, which really helped me in actually bifurcating the micronutrients, the actual nutrients, how to read labels, what are the ingredients to refer to. So all those things basically started building upon. And as my father-in-law, he belongs to Jalgaon city of Maharashtra. We happened to visit that place, and green bananas is I think the finest cultivation there, and then in the country.
Yes, ma'am.
And we saw farmers actually there who are giving banana flour chapatis to children to eat. And when we asked them, ki, how come kele ka aata, like it was such a question for us also. I'm actually born and brought up in Delhi, and especially in like the north side, I think nobody has heard of giving kacha banana or a raw banana being used in a
Correct.
culinary anywhere. So, so when we have asked them, they were like, "Yo, my child वो खा नहीं सकता है roti, like he can't eat a wheat chapati, उसको digest नहीं होती है." So that was, I think, an alarming point for all of us to actually go through deep into that. Ki what exactly is the problem with wheat? And the wheat related allergies, and how gluten-free foods market is currently lacking in various ways of giving a proper nutrition diet to right from kids to adults. Even at a senior citizen age, we have seen a lot of people struggling from gut health issues. So we started basically innovating more, researching more, analyzing more about that. A lot of research. Then later we thought that, yeah, this is something where we want to build something on our own, of our own. So why not a brand with the products, with the gluten-free flours and gluten-free food products. So that's how the whole thing started. I was so passionate about working more into innovating in this segment, in this line. And that's how the whole journey started. It was joined then later by food technologist team, R&D specialist team, who worked thoroughly on how it needs to be done and what are the other products which can be added into the portfolio. So the starting happened that way.
Fantastic, ma'am. So, what challenges have you faced as a female entrepreneur in the plant-based food industry, and how did you overcome that?
So basically, not as a female entrepreneur, I guess. I think as a general, even if anybody who would enter into this domain would struggle from all those points, right? From say being dealing in an agricultural produce, it was a lot of caution to be taken regarding the microbial contamination. Which basically a product goes through, and we have to be very, very specific on getting the product tested, the labeling requirements. So like studying FSSI rules thoroughly, what needs to be there, each single line on the labels needs to be communicated so well. So there were a lot of problems. I think the first packaging which we did was without the barcodes. I was not even aware that barcode was something which needs to be
Yeah,
put
it
on the
is
packaging.
mandatory.
Yeah, so it started right from learning छोटी छोटी चीजों से लेके like till the extent. So like how to do, like how to get the certifications, how to get the labeling done, how to get licenses of all, what claims you can put, what not on the packaging, how to put the ingredients list, which was very good, which was very alarming for me when we did a lot of research in the market for the products which are already there in the segment. We could figure out that people are not writing ingredients, percentage of ingredients. So how you are saying that, okay, if it's something is millet, something, so you're not putting what is the millet percentage into that. Or we are eating, say, whole wheat bread, but we don't know what is the whole wheat percentage in that bread. Maybe just 10 and 20% is a whole wheat and rest is all refined flour, which is maida. So basically the whole definition of health food was we wanted to bring something which is very, very clean label product, and which can give authenticate information to whosoever is using that product. So a lot of challenges, and I think daily is a learning. I think each day is a new learning for us, even now, because rules keep on changing, claims keeps on changing. We are currently present in India and in UK market as well, at e-commerce levels. So we have to abide by all the like licenses and claims as
Rules
per
and regulation.
UK,
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
by international standards as well. So we follow US FDA norms quite a lot. Yeah.
Okay, that's so nice to hear, ma'am. What sets your business apart from others on the market, ma'am? And how do you maintain the competitiveness in the market? Like we can see, plant-based market has been on rise since lockdown, I can say, and people are getting more health conscious,
Right.
and they are moving towards like vegan, and they are eating more products which are vegan. So how your business and your brand is standing up in the market against others. I just
So
wanted to
we
ask that.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So basically, our USP points are always being first is 100% being natural. So we're not adding, we're not using any kind of preservatives or additives in our products. So that's the number one thing. Second is the focus is always on on the same, as you said rightly, all the health conscious market, gluten free and vegan. Veganism
Vegan,
is
yeah.
now rising a lot because of again health problems associated with the foods which contain high cholesterol, and also obviously because of the animal cruelty, and there's so many factors towards veganism. What we are focusing is a plant-based food which is giving you high nutrition value. So our focus is always on a high protein, high fiber related ingredients. So using these ingredients, using specialty ingredients which has these two proper values, and then obviously other nutrients like calcium. So millets are a boon for that. So basically high in calcium, high in iron. Banana flour is really great. It's high in potassium. So banana flour is high in dietary fiber. So combination of these foods basically is making us apart from the other brands available in the market. Secondly, people we are doing, as I said, clean, very very clean label products. So there's not even salt and sugar in our products. So we are focusing on what we call it HFSS is a term basically which is not generally used in India, but we are as in UK as well. So we use that term a lot, which is high in fat, sugar, salt products. So high in fat, salt, sugar products is basically we are zero in that. So because our products are high in fiber and protein
Yes.
and salt and sugar, so even if there's a small level of fat, so it gets adjusted to that, and so it basically makes our product more healthy and more nutrition wise very high superior in the as compared to other products in the market. The third is we are focusing, as I said, keep the gluten-free segment, which is currently available, and the plant-based foods also, which is currently existing in the market in a flours category mainly, is majorly revolving around rice flour and a lot of starches like tapioca
Okay.
starch is there, potato starch is there, even corn flour is used at a very massive extent. So our recipes doesn't evolve around these starches. What we are bringing is a green banana flour, which is in a natural container of a resistant starch. So ingredient wise is what we are making our edge over, and 100% natural and premiumness in the product quality, I can say. Yeah.
Nice, ma'am. So since you are manufacturing gluten-free food products, how you are seeing this gluten-free food industry to be evolving in next 5 to 10 years?
Sure. So I think post-COVID, people have become so conscious about their health. In India, it's still taken as a fad, I think, to have a gluten-free diet. But to be honest, 1% of the world population is celiac. The celiac is an autoimmune disorder, basically, which happens, which
Disorder.
triggers basically when you eat wheat or wheat-related products. And 6 to 7% are gluten allergic and gluten. So the number is not small, I can say. The plant-based industry which focus on having no milk or dairy product, basically lactose, which we call it lactose malabsorption, people in the globe are almost 60 to 70% of the people are suffering that. And in India mainly the problem is people are not aware of their own body signs. So even if you are having some problem, you will think that it is maybe because of so and so reason, but you
Sure.
will
Yeah.
never think or a doubt about it ki, okay, bye, I'm eating a normal wheat chapati, so maybe this problem is maybe because of that. Or I'm eating that bread which is regularly, so the problem is maybe because of that. We always say ki are ye khaya wo khaya, bahar ka khaya hoga ya tala hua khaya, but it's not always ki tala hua khane se hi hota hai. So there are a lot of factors which needs to be seen when one is dealing with their own health problems, and they need to see the sign of their own bodies, how how you have to take action accordingly. So the gluten-free market segment is gonna increase. Currently, I think the CAGR ratio is almost like 9 to 10% for the annual percentage, and it's tend to be growing. I think for the next 10 years, I think we see a lot of potential for gluten-free foods.
Okay, ma'am. So I wanted to ask, how do you balance your passion for plant-based foods with the demanding running a successful business, and what are the strategies do you use to stay motivated and energetic all the time?
That my family will tell whether I'm always motivated and energetic. But yes, I think innovation is the key to success. We really believe that you need to innovate in new products, and you have to change. Very fast. You have to adapt yourself with the changing norms, changing users and consumers' requirement and needs. So, so I think building something new is always brings you that energy, right? So okay, everything new, so right from ingredients, like you're doing a new designing of the labels, you're getting new marketing angle to it, new videos done for it, so it's like complete whole round of something new in your life. And I'm also an artistic person, so I'm very creative. I do paintings in my free time. So as an artistic and a creative person, I always get excited about something new. So that's, I think, is key for me to keep running up. Yeah.
Okay. What advice do you have for aspiring women entrepreneurs looking to break into plant-based food industry? What are your views on that?
So I guess not specifically from plant-based, or it could be like any kind of food
Yeah,
industry.
any food industry.
Yeah, so I think women, we work with a lot of compassion and passion. I think with full heart and with love, whenever we are creating something. I think that's not there with every man, I guess. So that's advantage probably which women have, and I think you should not look for an easy path. All path, I think, will be difficult for you. You will face a lot of troubles. I think just keep on going. Enjoy the journey of being there. Do things at per on your pace. Basically, I always say to other people, also other women, that you don't have to hurry to reach somewhere. Right? There's no race or there's no competition which is being held. So do things as per your own pace, because obviously we need to take care of our family. So it's always the work-life balance which you need to maintain, and you need to just relax and do things as it comes. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. How do you stay up to date with the latest trends and innovation in the gluten-free food industry? Like,
Um, so I think again, research we do. So I have a lot of passion of reading a lot of research papers, a lot of innovations which is happening all around the world, not even in only in India. So I generally read a lot, which gives a lot of insights to innovate into new lines, which is what is happening. You need to be aware what other people are doing, and what are the other kind of ingredients which you can bring into your food products line. So like we have sprouted millet flours in our portfolio, which is innovation in a sprouting, basically, I can say. So like millets has always been associated with bitterness, or having not giving the texture or the quality.
texture.
Yeah, so people are not able to use them on a daily basis. But when we are doing the sprouting of millets, and then we are dehydrating and then making a flour out of it, a lot of problems are actually getting solved by doing that method. So, so yeah.
Easy way to incorporate millets into the diet and
Yes.
making recipes for the dish. Yeah, correct, ma'am. So, what's your next plan for your company in the upcoming years?
So we are currently working on some NPDs, new product developments, wherein we want to actually come in a category, in a highest category of gluten-free flours, and actually, if you see from the international international markets point of view, baking is such a huge industry, and everybody is doing innovations in the gluten-free segment, but people again are restricted themselves to using rice flour or the other type of starches, and which are unhealthy for their overall gut health. And because if you are actually gluten allergic, your gut health suffers a lot when you're not taking an adequate amount of nutritious food in your diet. It has to be a complete food, not only flours or millets, it has to be a complete vegetables, fruit. So it has to be a combination of everything to have a wholesome diet. So that's our new NPDs, which is currently we are working on, and we are hopeful to launch it in the month of April, actually, in the new financial year. And and to basically go global is our motive, because we are making products for all segments of population. It's not Asian population or Indian population. People globally can use these products in any kind of cuisines.
Okay, ma'am. Well, congratulations on that, bringing in new products for us in the market. And thank you so much for this. I have learned a lot from you from this session. So the session is now open for Q&A. If any participants want to ask any question to Kanika ma'am, they can unmute themselves and ask their questions. Hema madam, do we have any questions?
No.
Okay. Participants, you can ask Ms. Kanika ma'am any questions if you have. The forum is open for Q&A.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon. May I know your name, please?
My name is Sumit Kamble, ma'am.
Yes, Sumit. Yeah.
PhD scholar in food technology. So, ma'am, product कौन से हैं, ma'am, आपके?
So green banana flour hai ek, and then we have a pancake mix, which is a mix of green banana flour and jawar flour, your sorghum millet. Then we have sprouted millets flour, जैसे हमारे 5 millets का combination है, which is sprouted ragi, jawar, bajra, buckwheat, and foxtail millets. Then we are working on sprouted legumes also. So we have a legume-based flour, which is a combination of 7 grains, which is moong, moor, chawli, red lentils, black lentils. So it's all combination chickpeas. So these are in the flour category. Then we have instant ready sprouts, which is dehydrated sprouts, moong beans, and 7 grain mix. And then we have recently started with the millet based bhakris and crackers, which we are making in-house in Thane area in Mumbai. So these are currently the product segments we are having. And also we have noodles also, actually 100% millet based noodles, which are made only with millets, not even using any rice flour or any other wheat flour. They are gluten free. Yeah.
Very nice,
That's
ma'am.
interesting.
तो जो हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, मैम, मेरा रिसर्च जो चल रहा है, मैम, तो किनोआ से चल रहा है. किनोआ से वैल्यू एडेड प्रोडक्ट बनाना है, मैम.
ओके, क्या बना रहे हैं आप? कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स उसमें?
उसमें मैम बाकरवड़ी है, उसके बाद चकली है,
सिर्फ
कुकीज.
किनोआ से या आप उसमें कुछ ऐड कर रहे हैं इंग्रेडिएंट्स को?
हाँ, किनोआ से. उसके बाद में मैम ओनली किनोआ 80% बेस है, मैम, मेरा मेन इंग्रेडिएंट. और जो बाइंडिंग एजेंट यूज कर रहा हूँ, तो फिर वो मैं मेरे रिसर्च अकॉर्डिंगली कर रहा हूँ, मैम, 20%. जी मैम.
ओके.
तो फ्यूचर में तो उसका ही स्कोप है, मैम. सुपर फूड जो
Yes.
ऑल मिलेट बताया, मैम, आपने.
Right, absolutely. I think and that too is very important कि हम लोग जो भी healthy ingredients I think use करें, वो more than 50 to 70% ingredients use करें. And binders को जो भी हम मतलब आप खुद ही food technologist हैं, so binders में वही problem आता है कभी कभी, which we have faced कि the taste becomes different. So you need to use the binders in a very minimum level possible. आप ग्रीन बनाना
ma'am.
फ्लावर भी यूज कर सकते हो उसके साथ, किनोआ के साथ इट गोज रियली वेल. अगर आपको कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट करना हो तो लेट मी नो, आई कैन सेंड यू सैंपल्स फॉर
ओके
दैट.
मैम. अच्छा मैम. आपका तो इन डिटेल है मैम, मतलब ज्यादा हार्ड है आपका वर्क तो. हमारा तो मेकिंग मतलब कुकीज वगैरह उसमें उसके लिए कुछ ज्यादा ये नहीं, प्रॉब्लम नहीं बनाने को.
आप ग्लूटेन फ्री बनाएंगे तो प्रॉब्लम आएगा.
Correct.
यस मैम.
वीट डाल देंगे तो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगी, बिकॉज उसको बाइंडिंग और स्टार्च मिल जाएगा बाइंड करने के लिए. बट जहाँ पे भी ग्लूटेन फ्री से हमें काम करना है तो वहां पर टेस्ट का कॉम्बिनेशन एंड फ्लावर्स का कॉम्बिनेशन जो होता है उस पे मेन ध्यान रखना पड़ता है. एंड मेकिंग इंग्रेडिएंट्स मोर हेल्दियर, सो वी हैव टू यूज फॉर गो फॉर इंग्रेडिएंट्स जो ज्यादा हेल्दी हैं, मतलब rather than
यस
using
मैम.
flour based, because अभी generally rice flour based ही जनरली जो gluten free products मिल रहे हैं वो generally 60 to 70% is rice flour based. So वो अगर
Yes,
हम
ma'am.
लोग कम से कम 20 के नीचे अगर ला पाए percentage, so nothing like it.
सही बात है मैम.
Thank you, Sumit
So-
sir, for your question.
थैंक यू मैम. थैंक यू कनिका मैम.
Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
My name is Rasika. I just wanted to ask that what is your take on the latest food technologies?
Which food technology?
What is your take on the latest food processing technologies?
Latest food technology. I think a lot of people like IMMR and all institutes are working towards millets as a major taking millets from India to international level is, I think, main prime importance. A lot of people are working on the sprouting of millets. So that is going really well, and making byproducts of millets is, I think, is the latest in the food technology as per my knowledge. I don't know. There are a lot of other people who may be more, who can give you more insight on that. But dehydration, I think, is solving a lot of problems associated with agricultural produce, because it can reduce the moisture very less, and there's no microbial contamination. Then the shelf life is prolonged. So I think to revolve around all these latest technologies can help people to make products, basically byproducts or extruded products using millets and products like green banana flour. Also, I think
Ma'am, you are in.
sorry.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
a lot of people in plant-based industry is working towards alternatives for dairy products. So they're now using sprouted ragi flour and sprouted jawar flour or amaranth, even sprouted amaranth flour in making yogurts, plant-based yogurts and plant-based milk. So I think that's also a segment which can be looked upon.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, do you have any bakery products, like if you are going for a bakery product, so baking specifically, then there is a lot more issue of binding, right?
Yes.
Uh,
So that's why, so green banana flour is a really good product in a baking. Currently we have a lot of bakers, especially in UK country, who are taking from us green banana flour to make gluten-free baking, like for making muffins, cakes, breads, because it gives a natural binding to your other flour. So because it's very high resistance starch, so like 80 grams carb value, and almost 55 to 60% is a resistant starch, so it becomes very low carb to add gluten-free green banana flour with the other flours, and it gives that binding in the baking industry. So in baking all kind of products, so we are currently doing crackers, millet based crackers, wherein we have used banana flour with the millets flour, and it really worked well.
okay, ma'am. Ma'am, then there must be an issue for like costing and all. Like,
Sorry?
it will go
Issue
high.
of?
Ma'am, there will be an issue for costing, like it will go on high ratio.
Yes, so yeah, costing, yeah, if we are using premium ingredients, costing, yeah, all ingredients, even the sprouted millets is ranging high, even green banana flour is, because there's a lot of manufacturing steps which are added upon. but then you're
Yes.
giving a very high nutritious product to the consumers. So I think consumers should understand that and focus on premium category of products as well, rather than saving somewhere else or having to pay more when you are having a lot of health diseases. So why not invest your money in the quality products? I can say that.
But everyone cannot like think like that, ma'am. So is there any chance of reducing the cost or?
See, the whole thing will go, it's a scale of economic, right? So more, as and when more demand will come, the pricing will automatically go down. So once the volumes we will achieve, even we are doing, we are also a startup brand. Once we will also start doing, we will achieve economies of scale, and things will start moving then around at a better prices. Even millets, since the time 2023 year has been announced as an international year of millets, even the millets prices have increased, right? Because demand is now increased and the supply is less. Actually, it is become opposite now. So with Modi ji like announced this, and I think a lot of people have started doing export of millets.
Yes, ma'am.
India only now there's shortage of millets being seen. So,
Yeah.
so see, it will all come down. I think things will achieve within a year and a 2 years time frame, because health food industry is gonna make mark. That's the only field which is left for innovation, right?
Yes,
And using
ma'am.
specialty ingredients. So if you want to do something new, you need to choose right ingredients now.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there are so many schemes related millets, like government have announced so many schemes. So do you use that
That's
in
for
your?
farmers mainly. If you see actually the schemes,
Yes,
the main advantage is to the farmers, not to the brand people and not
processing.
the,
Okay.
yeah, the processing industry. So if you're actually a farmer who's working on the fields, who are having a cultivation like that, then you get all those scheme benefits. So
Okay, ma'am.
uh, yeah,
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really valuable.
thank you so much for asking questions.
Thank you, Rasika. Ma'am, one last question. What's your advice for startup entrepreneurs who are seeking to do entrepreneurship and who are looking forward for it?
Um, See, I think so. I have come from a background where I was working I was doing in a job. I had an experience of even a corporate structure, how it works. Coming from that background and then going into a business line in an entrepreneurship kind of an environment, it's completely opposite, I can say. So you have to really think through it when you're taking that chance on it, because one is a financial aspect. I think lot goes into especially into brand building. I say there are a lot of startup brands which are coming up, and even we have put in so much into our brand. So it's not easy actually, and a lot of people rely on outside funding, and so I think even that is not an easier line. When you're taking a funding, it's not that it's a free money, right? You have to in the end pay. So so it comes with a lot of burden. So you need to have long-term plan, long-term visibility, sustainability when in your thought process when you're going for an entrepreneurship. Have a support system around you, because it's not gonna be easy path. You need to give a lot of time, energy, maybe your own health sacrifice. So take care of your own self a lot when you're going through that path. And I think always enjoy the journey of being there. Learn a lot at every phase. Learning is the, I think, is a major thing. Even with me, I guess, like I'm being a accountant, like a chartered accountant, and not having a food technology background, anything related to that. But I think meeting new people, networking with people, like joining forum like CSMB has given so much of insights to me. Mr. Lilesh Lele has always supported me, invited me to different events. So when you meet new people, you get to know so much, you learn so much from them, and then you learn from, okay, what's right, what's wrong you're doing. And if you think you're doing something wrong, then just stop and then just discontinue that and start doing, focus on the new part. I think rather than just crying over what happened was wrong. So I think it's a phase of development. Enjoy it if you are entering into the thing, into the entrepreneurship, and yeah, have a focused
Thank you.
approach.
Yes, and that was a valuable piece of advice. Thank you so much. Now I invite Ms. Hemlata ma'am to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Anjali. On behalf of CSMB, I thank Ms. Kanika ma'am for such an inspiring talk and for motivating participants. Thank you, Ms. Anjali, and thank you all the viewers for joining us today for this webinar session. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Today's session was really inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
CSMB.
you.
Would like to say thanks again to Nilesh sir, Umesh sir, and everybody of the Farm to Fork team, Amod sir, for giving me opportunity to speak on this forum. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.